injections there?
Pardon?
Why there?
In the back.
Yeah.
In one of my buttocks.
It's to avoid your big nerves.
That's why I needed it apparently.
Yeah. Sometimes you do it into your arms up here.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't. Oh God, this was in 1962 when I was back in Copenhagen. So. Okay, 15 seconds.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Thank you for the music, and that was ABBA, the one and only. Okay, welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen, and we now have young people with us here who are going to be... Oh, yeah, that's right, that is Radio Addenbrooke. Welcome to the show. Anyway, in my company now I have Fern Adams, Roberta, Jordan, and Owen Cooke. Afternoon to you all.
Hello.
Afternoon.
Hi.
You are a part of the Addenbrooke's Panto, and your Panto is going to be called Harriet Hotter and the Phantom of the Operating Theatre. That's a long title, hard to say. Who chose that? For goodness sake, who chose that?
That might have been me.
Oh, it was you. And you are Fern, aren't you?
I am indeed.
You're Fern.
Yeah, I'm the producer this year, and we basically decided to go for a Harry Potter theme as a parody in medical world.
Are there in that case, are there anyone amongst you think one day would make it themselves on stage in a big way? Are there anybody? Like the X Factor with Susan Boyle and so, which is a fantastic situation for her, or like the late James Mason, who was an architect student in Cambridge and ended up never did architect because he became a superstar. Would that happen?
Well, we have a...
Rowan Atkinson is another example,
That's
student,
true.
you know, who made it in a very big way as well.
Yeah, so we have a pretty remarkable dance instructor this year.
Oh, have you?
Played by a guy called Tom Flint.
Oh,
He's
yes.
really settled into the role and found his pro element. It's almost as if he was made to be a dance instructor. He's really hit that role. So I think if I was to pick out anyone, the guy who's playing the dance instructor, he's got quite a big scene at the start.
Okay.
Because Harriet, of course, is a dancer, first of all, before she gets her big break at medical school.
Oh.
Yeah, pulled away to Hoggenbrooks.
Oh, I see. Good in your spare time, aren't you? Really. Like what I'm doing now, I'm in spare time here. I've not been paid for this. Hospital couldn't afford me. So, so well, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I take that with a pinch of salt, really. So, anyway, and then the stage. Now, let's just go to the stage first, because the stage is probably, as I say it, is the easiest part, isn't it? Really. You don't really need much on the stage. You need the people there to do it. But the stage itself, when you set up, when the audience is looking at it, you're not really looking at how much or how little there is, do you? I never do. When I look at the stage, I say, yeah, this looks nice. And don't think any more about it. Look at the cast, look at what they do, singing, talking, or whatever.
Yeah.
How many times, Tom, do you actually have to change the stage setting? How many times?
5 or 6 times, isn't it?
As many as that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so there is a lot going on then.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Do you go to any shops, art shops, and say, have you got something we can have here, please? Can you help us out so we can do the stage, like painting they don't need, or paper they don't need, or pencils or anything like that? No, you don't do that. You need some material to do it with, of course. That's what I'm getting at. You need paper as well, I suppose. And then you go to the art students and say, please, come and help us. No?
No, it's all medics.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole thing.
The whole
Oh,
thing
the
is all
whole thing
medics.
is all... Okay. Super Trooper by ABBA. Oh, I haven't got that on the screen there, because we have to find a CD. Okay, here we go. We'll be back after this one. Why did you choose ABBA? Is it because you like ABBA?
This song actually appears in the pantomime with...
Oh, does it?
with,
Super
Yes.
Trooper. Oh, good. Oh,
But
well.
instead of Super Trooper, it's Dr. Hotter.
Dr. Hotter. Okay, back after this. And you are listening to... Here we go.
Wow.
I'm glad you chose that because ABBA is fantastic. They are so incredibly talented, ABBA. They really. You will
I like to
belong.
a lot.
And that, of course, was Super Trooper, which is a part of your pantomime, I understand. And that's done by ABBA. So somebody will be singing there, I suppose. I'll be singing that particular number as well then. Are you having a team together who will be singing on stage as well, or will it just be playing it, or what will happen there?
Yeah, everyone sings really.
Oh, okay.
So in the pantomime, we don't sing it as Super Trooper. Okay.
Yeah. Never know. There might be a star in the making there one day.
Arjun Kingdon and Amira Patel this year, and they are absolute geniuses.
So how big is the band?
It's about 20 people.
How many? 20 people?
Yeah, in the pit, in the tiny pit, we've even got auxiliary percussion. All of the decisions that get made in Panto are joint decisions.
Something else which is very, very, very important, I take it, is the costume department. Now, how do you go about that department? Because, of course, that has to be sorted as well.
Yeah, there's.
Do you have to get needle and thread out to alter
Well,
something?
I think for some costumes they do.
It's quite exciting. People running around, clothes flying everywhere.
You do that as well?
Yeah.
We do it all.
Oh.
The whole thing.
The technical person wasn't very good at what he was doing. Get the music right, the right sound with it, especially when the drums come in. Is it something which you think you can actually sort out?
Yeah.
No, we're not quite important enough to have our own understudies just yet.
You're not?
Certainly not.
Unfortunately.
I'm surprised at that.
They blew all their budget on Roberta. So.
Oh, over 100.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should have another track here. It's Raining Men at the medical. That is not in the play, is it?
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Raining Men. Oh, that's a great talk, that is. I love that talk. That's a great talk.
All right.
Yeah.
It's going well, isn't it?
Going well, yeah.
It's going well.
Now you tell me this. Now, there's something. I'm going political here now. Sorry about that. Something which really puzzles me with this great hospital. I mean, I've been here for years now. I've been here for 12, 13 years now. And I've been to other hospitals as well. I'm very surprised that now we talk about the ambulance service, why Addenbrooke hasn't got a helipad. Nobody can tell. Even the chief executive, when I asked him when he was on air with me, I said about that, oh, we are working on it, we have a helipad here. Mm-hmm. Now, it's not rocket science to put a helipad on here in this great big hospital. And there's no helipad. Have you thought about that? Why there isn't a helipad here?
Well,
It's important. The fact is that if you look around the hospital from the air, for example, it's one of the biggest in the country. It's all fields around it. There is no built-up area immediately around it. There are no housing estate or anything. Because I think it's important that we have a helipad here. If you spend enough, you could do it.
Well,
Think
a
about
challenge
that.
for next year.
Yes, exactly.
The
Yes.
Radio Addenbrooke's helipad fund.
Yeah, okay. I can see that indeed. Believer. Addenbrooke hasn't got a helipad. You can't tell me how much you will waste because you don't know. And they said, they should really have a helipad. And I said, yes.
And somehow, 7 months later, there's an all singing, all dancing show.
You trust everybody who comes in and will work with you. God.
Yeah.
It's getting worse. In some cases it takes 3 or 4 months.
Have I lunch? Have I lunch?
Beyonce?
Yes?
You have Beyonce?
Beyonce, we have her.
where did you get this
Oh,
big
wow.
We
poster
have
from?
her. I think we have her on here. Oh, I've got to go on. Oh, go. Yeah, no. That was the Monkeys.
Oh, and have you ever worn makeup?
No, Max, I don't talk about that.
Oh, Owen, good for you. They're trying you out here. Oh, they're trying to catch you out. It didn't work. This is a family show. The hair. Hair is very important. There's nothing that annoys me more when I see television newscasters, especially the young females, with their shappy hair. quite frankly.
It's
Quite
disgraceful.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. I mean, I spent 40 years in ladies and gents hairdressing. So on. And
How do you feel? How do you feel about mine and Roberta's hair? Do you think we'll look okay?
Who? Sorry?
My own and Roberta's. What do you think we should do in your experience with our hair on the night?
Ah, yes. Roberta's hair is a bit difficult because it's quite frizzy, isn't it? Quite curly. So
Do you have frizzy hair?
yes,
It's
you do.
lovely and
Yes, you do.
curly.
And it's always difficult to
Notoriously
work with
frizzy.
frizzy hair. It is difficult, but
It's difficult. It's been a problem all my life.
that's it. Oh dear, are you
I think
suffering?
that must be very difficult for
It
you.
is very difficult for me. A big pile of real cream can't fix.
Yeah.
With the right products, it's very nice.
Oh. Okay, well, we are 1 minute away from 5 o'clock, so I have to say to you three, Addenbrooke hasn't got a helipad, so we shall keep an eye on it, and we shall keep an eye on next year again. To say goodbye to the listeners here, and say good to my producer Brian Woods for producing the show. Next Wednesday, back again, same time, same place. For me, Bent Larsen, it's goodbye. Take care. Addenbrooke hasn't got a helipad.